Good morning. I think we can do better than that. I want to hear the lower school too. Good morning. Much better. For those of you who might not yet met, I am Julian Ingram, and it is an honor and pleasure to be the head of the lower school. A pleasure it is to welcome you to the 4th grade recognition ceremony. It is great to see so many families and friends here to celebrate this great group of kids. We have a wonderful morning planned, and we're thrilled that you were able to join us. Having had the opportunity to watch 13 of these students since they were 3 years old and welcoming all of the others along the way, I have seen firsthand the bonds that these students have formed during their journey through the lower school. These bonds will carry you far, class of 2032. Hold on tight, because those years are going to fly by. Students participated in several contests testing their knowledge of content areas. These contests were especially challenging because they included a wide variety of questions, including topics that they may not have covered in class. As you might expect from this extremely intelligent bunch of students, many performed well in these contests. The first award is the Math Award. The math contest is an assessment of computation and problem-solving skills given to students across the country and around the world. The contest is sponsored by the Math League, whose mission is to build strong interest and confidence in mathematics through solving worthwhile problems. The contest consists of 30 multiple-choice questions of increasing difficulty. The winner of the math contest will receive a book which contains challenging math problems and their solutions. The math contest runner-up is Hodges Hopkins. competition. So he participated with a team and he participated by himself. And in the regional competition, he placed 3rd place amongst how many? We don't know the exact number of regional, but that allowed him to go on and compete at the national level. And during that test, I had to sit with him to proctor and monitor because it was virtual. I couldn't do most of the problems. But Cash placed 9th in the national competition out of, I'll let you say the number.
122 people.
The science contest is also a national assessment. It is sponsored by the National Science League. Students were given 35 minutes to answer 35 questions related to science. This test assesses students' knowledge of scientific concepts as well as their understanding of the scientific method. In order to do well on this test, students must also have the ability to read and interpret graphs and charts and apply that information in a scientific context. In an exact tie, the winners of the science contest are Georgia Wilson, and Cash Wilson. To earn the spelling award, students must first compete in a class spelling bee. And wait, there's a story about that later. We'll save that for a minute. The top 2 finalists from each round then go on to compete in a grade level spelling bee. I would like to recognize the class finalists. Please stand in place when I call your name to be recognized. Roscoe Limbaugh. And Bill Ballard. Runner-up of the 4th grade spelling bee is Adam Lacani. The winner of the 4th grade spelling bee is Hodges Hopkins. Geography Award. The Geography Award is given to the student who scored highest on the end of the year World Geography Test. This difficult test requires students to identify the capitals of countries from around the world, label countries on the continents of both Africa and Europe on a blank map, and answer multiple choice world geography questions. The geography contest runner-up is Bill Badger. The winner of the geography contest is Adam Lacani. I would now like to ask Ms. Virgo to come back to the podium. I'm sorry, specialists will get their awards.
Good morning. I'm Ryan Batchelor, and I will be presenting the Sportsmanship Award. This award recognizes outstanding character during physical education, including respect for others, adherence to the rules of the game, and active participation during class. This year's recipient shows up every day ready to compete at the best of his ability, but still understands that it's just a game. He's a great classmate and gets along with everyone. He follows the rules of the games, he wins humbly, and he always leads by example. This year's winner is Adam Lacani.
Good morning. My name is Chad Cole. I am the lower school visual arts teacher. First, I would like to pass out the Spanish award. Senor Ramos was not able to be here today, so I'll be recognizing a student with the Spanish award. And the award goes to Ash Woodham. Now I'd like to present my visual arts awards. So the visual arts awards go to recognize the student or students who consistently demonstrate a positive attitude, a strong effort, and a genuine enthusiasm for creating art. They're hardworking, helpful, and have a growth mindset for exploring new materials and techniques for creating art. The first recipient has been hard at work creating her art skills in art class since kindergarten. She is passionate about improving her artistic knowledge and works to improve her skills with drawing, painting, and sculpting in her spare time at home. She is well versed in both 2- and 3-dimensional works of art, and there isn't an artistic tool or technique she isn't willing to try. Congratulations to Georgia Wilson. The next artist has been filling the art room with drawings all semester long, as well as the pages of his own comic book series. His work has inspired scores of lower school artists who have been copying his drawings week after week. My personal favorite, Handsome Squidward, became a topic of much conversation in all the art math classes from kindergarten to 6th grade. Congratulations to Roscoe Navarro. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Eleanor Tyre, and I've been the librarian and technology teacher for the last 2 years. I'm going to give one award to the librarian excellence, who this young lady came to class. Well, really, she started when she left 3rd grade. She asked if she could help, and I put her to work. And she did a marvelous job helping me in the library. She did a marvelous job coming to class and doing what I asked. I would like to give the library award to Brenda Kimbrough. Next is technology, and this year was a challenge because we had robots. And when you teach about programming for robots, it can get pretty hairy, particularly with little people. And I had several 4th graders who came and helped me with the little ones and just did a marvelous job. And I had one in particular who always has a wonderful attitude, who helped me, and I just wanted to recognize Carly Connolly.
Good morning. I'm the lower school music teacher, Miss Mellon, and I will be presenting the Mystery Musician of the Year Awards. In my many years of musicianship, 12, one of the best musicians I ever interacted with were the ones who were willing to take a risk, even if they felt like their presentation was not perfect. And to me, that is what makes really quality musicians, people who are just willing to take a chance and go out there. So these particular individuals are ones who exemplify that. They're people who tried their best, were always willing to put their product out there regardless of how they felt going into it, had a lot of nerves, but I'm really, really proud of their work. This particular person, the first one, would come in during recess time and Musician of the Year award goes to Caitlin Anderson.
At this time, I would like to present the lifers. Having had two lifers of my very own, it is an honor to give these awards today. A lifer is defined as a student who began their lower school career in either preschool, pre-K, and kindergarten, and continued all the way through to the fourth grade. We have a list of names, so we will do the one hand clap after I say them. We'll do a one hand clap and we'll give them all around the class afterwards. Joining us in preschool, Leah Dubois. Christian Holmes. Hodges Hopkins. Brinley Kimrow. Ella Mesner. Kaylin Reese. Gigi Ward. Georgia Wilson. Can we snap one picture of that one? Let's give those preschool lifers a round of applause. You'll walk all the way down so we can get. Actually, you guys go back to your seats. We can get to your Joining us in pre-K, Bill Badger. Joining us in kindergarten, Caitlin Anderson. Carly Connolly. And Lachlan Taylor. Let's give these friends a round. At this time, I will actually invite Mrs. Virgo up to give class awards.
Good morning. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for allowing me to play a small part in your child's education this year, and for sharing these wonderful, unique, hilarious, and extremely intelligent children with me. Whether it's on the field on Olympic Day or working together to solve a difficult math problem, she knows the value of working collaboratively and encouraging her classmates along the way. Often thinking of others more than she thinks of herself, Leia's classmates have chosen to honor her with the Best Teammate Award. Betsy is the kind of person who never has an unkind word to say about anyone. In fact, rather the opposite. She consistently encourages her classmates, and she was the first to congratulate the teachers after we won the Teachers versus Students Dodgeball game. And she is also the first to offer an encouraging word to her peers. Betsy is friendly with all of her classmates, willing to partner with anyone, and incredibly helpful. She is both kind and generous in spirit. As a result, Betsy's classmates have chosen her to receive the Sweetest Award. In fourth grade, we take learning seriously, but it often helps to inject plenty of humor along the way to keep our lessons lively and our learning joyful. And we all know that in life it helps if we don't take ourselves too seriously either. Aiden is a student who embodies this mantra. He loves to make jokes, and he is always keeping his classmates laughing. In honor of his jovial personality, his classmates have chosen to award him the Class Comedian Award. For those of you who don't know, Carter is the middle child. He is the older brother to Avery and younger brother to Caitlin. Middle children have many great qualities. They are often sociable, adaptable, and independent. They are known for their ability to mediate and their easygoing attitudes. Carter exhibits all of these wonderful qualities and has taken on the role of the middle sibling in our classroom this year. But Carter also has something that makes him that special filling in the middle of the Harris sandwich. He is a calculated risk taker, always willing to try new things and embark on exciting adventures. Carter's Augusta Pratt siblings have chosen to give him the award for being the most daring. G.K. Nielsen once said, "Successful people are not gifted. They just work hard and then succeed on purpose." If that is true, then I have no doubt that Kit will be incredibly successful. Throughout the year, he has demonstrated determination, perseverance, and hard work in every aspect of the school day. Whether it is defeating the opponent on the other side of the chessboard or earning stellar grades in the classroom, Kit has shown that the effort you put in is reflected in the result you get in the end. It comes as no surprise that Kit's classmates have chosen to honor him as the hardest worker. We're going to step a little out of order for the next word, and I need to call, in addition to Hodges, Laughlin as well. Laughlin will come on down. Those of you who know these two young men know that they are great friends, but they have a key characteristic in common. As I was tallying the votes, I noticed that Hodges and Laughlin were neck and neck to receive the same award. Without the option for overtime, the season ended with a tie, quite literally. Whether it is dominating the basketball court in a heated game of knockout or challenging each other to races across the recess field, both of these students regularly demonstrate their athletic prowess. They are both standouts in their chosen sports. Their classmates recognize them for their competitive spirit and love of sport, earning both of them the Sports Star Award. in the category of Next American Idol due to her amazing singing voice. Perhaps she has a future in a production of Hamilton, combining her two great loves. Whatever her future holds, her classmates have decided that Gigi is truly a history buff. There are many amazing athletes in this group, from golfers to baseball players to basketball players. Noah is our resident soccer star. From researching Pele for the Living Wax Museum to writing a biography about a famous soccer player from Argentina for a World Fair assignment, Noah has demonstrated a deep love for the most popular sport in the world. And from what I hear, he's a pretty good player as well. Watch out, Messi. Here comes Noah. His classmates admire his passion for the game and have awarded Noah the Future Olympian Award. Art is certainly one of the students' most favorite specials, and for good reason. Students in Artland are always challenged to try new techniques and expand their horizons. Georgia is a young lady who loves to draw and applies her artistic talent to projects both inside the classroom and beyond. With a rainbow of markers always in hand, Georgia's classmates have appropriately chosen to honor her with the Amazing Artist Award. Cash was another student who, like Bill, was difficult to narrow down to just one defining characteristic. However, I think the class did a great job of finding a superlative that best fits his unique talent. When I think of Cash, the words creative, intelligent, inventive, innovative, determined, dedicated, and passionate come to mind. He is a young man for whom the possibilities are endless. Now, what job could possibly encompass all of those amazing qualities? His classmates believe that Cash will make an incredible mad scientist.
I momentarily forgot why I was coming up. So, the fourth grade song doesn't really have a name because all of the lyrics have been written by, the chorus has been written by your kids, and the verses have been written by myself. I'm sure you all know that probably one of the most popular songs among this class is Sunflower from the Spider-Verse movie. Correct me if I'm wrong, Spider-Verse? Yes. And so I thought, how cool would it be if I took a song that they're extremely familiar with and love a lot and rewrote the lyrics.